What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk about which RC I own that's the most versatile. I own 7 currently. They're mostly 8-scale trucks. I've got 3 different kinds of Arrma Cratons. I've got a Arrma Typhon, an Arrma Mojave. I've got a Losi Truggy XTE, and I've got Team Corrali Kagama. So of those cars, the truck I would pick is hands down the Arrma Typhon. This thing is a beast on whatever surface I throw at it. It's so versatile. Right now I've got it set up as a TLR. You can check out the link in the description of the video I did where I actually kind of transformed this from a regular BLX ready to run to a TLR Typhon. But they're really pretty similar. And so what I'll do is show you some videos I have of this on 3 different modalities of RCs and show you how this thing handled them all quite well. One thing that makes this handle it so well is the durability. So it's versatile and durable. You know, it's just shorter and more compact than the truggies that I have, or the trucks. So because of the shorter arms, everything is less likely to break. There's less weight kind of geometrically as on the wider arms. So when I land cockeyed or tumble it, it's just less likely to break. Really, this thing is running, I believe, the stock arms from the original Typhon I bought it for, which was, I bought this in, I think, early 2020. So at the date of this video, that's almost 5 years old, basically. So this thing's a beast. I have the stock electronics in it. This is the Spectrum system. It's got a 2050 kV motor. It's got a 150 amp ESC, Arrma ESC, and that's it. One tip for running this thing on 6S is you're going to run into a problem fitting batteries for most batteries. 2 3S batteries, in my opinion, are quite hard to find one that fits. Because this body is so close to the battery tray, it doesn't leave a lot of room. So I went through some trial and error when I first got it to figure out what the heck could fit. And what I came up with, the best bet, is the Z6S batteries. 6,000 milliamp, 100C, 1 brick, and they're thin enough to fit right in here. I'm sure there are others. I believe SMC makes pretty thin batteries, and I know some other companies do, but this is the one. This battery is reasonably priced for what you get. It's powerful. It lasts me a long time. People complain about Z's. I've had no problems with them. So from my opinion, these are the most cost-effective and they fit the best. So you can pack a powerful battery into this and it fits just fine. So if you're thinking about that, I would get that battery. I'll put a link in the description of the video in case you're interested. First, what I'll do is show you a video of it on the street just to get a sense of how fast this thing can go. It's probably my fastest truck. If you gear it up, I just gear it up. I think I put a 23 tooth pinion on it. And I put some foam tires on it, which these things work great. You could also use Hoons. I've used the smaller ones and these wider ones. The wider ones kind of look better in my opinion, but watch this.
69.9, almost 70.
The Arrma Typhon can also do very well as a basher. So if I wanted to bash this thing, No problem. Raise the shocks by lowering this adjustment here. Give it some more height. Put on tires like this. These are one example. So these bashing tires are the Proline Badlands MX 2.8 HP. So these are the 2.8 inch ones. You have to be sure they're not the wide ones. They're belted tires too. They fit for this type of a truck. It was kind of like the biggest tire I could find that fit well without modifying the buggy and kind of trugifying it, as they say, making it wider with using different truck parts to make it wider. This is stock stance. So these tires, if you're looking to bash it, are good to go. Give it a little more ground clearance as well, and plus more grip, and rip it. Again, does very well, as you can see. And last but not least, on the track. You can, these TLRs were bred for racing in this way. And although it's a little heavier than a typical race truck, it's kind of more geared for 6S, and it's not censored. So it's not as dialed in as, some of the racing buggies that you might buy in a kit. This thing does great though. In order to do that, simply just put on these track tires, adjust the springs as you would like them, gear down. So for bashing and for track use, I would gear down. I have the stock pinion, I believe, on this one, which is 16 tooth, I believe, or 17 tooth. That should work okay for track use. I run 4S on this for the track. When I'm bashing, I'll put a 6S battery in it, and that works great. So I'll show you a video now of it ripping around the dirt track in this case.